right there!
There is no escape! Ad Astra.
Too slow.
I see everything! The Temple of Wisdom!
No, my sword! Witness the power of good work!
The wind rises. You're dead. Too slow.
Rain outlines your...
Everyone hold hands!
Gears of the storm!
Behold. Quit following me. Quit following me. Squall and fury.
cutter. Know my sword. Rain outlines your fate.
Too late for regret.
Behold! Too slow. Quit following me.
Yeah. I see everything.
Let me weave you a verse. Know my sword.
Squall and fury. Too slow. Too slow. The wind rises.
Everyone hold hands.
Truth repeats its course.
Squall and fury.
Hey.
Rain outlines your fate.
Have fun with this gift.
Squall and fury. Yeah. Quit following me. Behold!
Everyone hold hands.
Rain cutter.
Unsightly insects. The wind rises. Too slow. Yeah.
I see everything.
Fears of the storm.
You're dead. Too slow.
Everyone hold hands.
Let me weave you a birth.
Behold! Quit following me. The wind rises.
Hey,
No, my sword. Rain outlines your fate.
truth repeats its course.
Too slow.
Everyone hold hands.
Rain outlines your fate.
Dare to mess with me?
Fears of the storm.
Behold! too slow. Quit following me.
Our bond is strong. Shine down.
I see everything.
Dissipate. Body of no, my sword. Our bond is strong. There is no escape.
Everyone hold hands.
Stand with me.
Hey,
Dissipate. Shine down.
I see everything. Hey,
Our bond is strong. There is no escape.
Illusion shattered.
Hey!
Body and mind.
Shine down. Huh. 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 Huh.
Everyone hold hands!
Time to know my sword. Dissipate.
Illusion shattered.
I see everything!
Our bond is strong. Rain outlines your fate.
Everyone hold hands!
Stand with me.
There is no escape.
Oh, ow.
Hey!
Know my sword. Time to. No,
Illusion shattered.
weapons! Stop right there!
There is no escape! Torn to oblivion! The Winter Shogun approaches.
Drop your weapons! Flash!
Death.
Justice will prevail! Final warning!
Well, neither can I.
Huh? Teamwork is dreamwork! Storm the front! Quiver!
Illusion shattered! Now you shall perish!
Killjoy! We've only just been miscalculated.
Let's light it up! Flash!
Shine down!
Back into it!
Hands where I can see 'em! Drop your weapons!
No slacking my work.
Quiver!
In this quickly. Stay
There is no escape!
Huh? I'm going in! Strike!
Inazuma shines eternal!
Stop right there!
Have a load of this. Shouldn't get careless.
Illusion shattered!
Final warning! Let's light it up! Flash! You asked for it! Stop right there! Final warning!
Let's move.
No excuse for slacking.
Huh? Teamwork is
Gonna
dream!
get careless.
Glory to the show!
There is no escape! Ha! Torn to oblivion!
My work finished.
Benny's adventure team, assemble! Weather is not bad today. Oh, crud. Jinxed it. Now it's bound to rain. It's you, Sincho! That's not a whole lot of information to go off of. I don't know if I can say for sure. I can't pinpoint her identity from your description alone, but
Nameless heroine?
that's right. Not all they knew was that she always, after the drought ended, the heroine and the exorcist left the public eye and began living a reclusive life in the mountains. All that remained were tales of the way this name...
Thanks a lot, Shinjo.
It's nothing at all.
Well, Paimon still thinks that's super cool.
Let me think. Perhaps the real-life heroine who inspired the character... It's rare for a chivalric hero to fade into obscurity during their lifetime. I've never understood...
We'll be sure to tell you if we manage to...
That's a deal.
Paimon feels like we just learned... Oh, right! There's a drought in this story, too!
Well... So while droughts do happen, the crops withered...
That sounds awful.
Yeah. And that's exactly why the nameless heroine was still. As terrible as that drought... They say that back in those days, disasters were both more severe and more... Do you have any other questions?
We're good for now. We're just going to head back and meet up with Miss... Paimon hopes that Granny... Anyway, we'll be off now. See you some other time.
It's no problem at all. Safe travels.
I can't wait to see my adorable daughter again.
You have 2 seconds to tell me what... recorded the tune that you requested. I hope it will be of help to you.
Oh, thank you. Straight word.
Oh, it's no serious matter. I was just reminiscing about the last time I saw you in this form. Time has wrought so...
Time has little bearing on one's existence.
Oh, why so...
Well, approximately how much more...
It does not...
Cloud Retainer, Madam P!
Nothing save for some...
Shinto has...
Do not be troubled.
What do you think, Shuyu? Does it match up with what... According to the story, the nameless heroine eventually fell in love with an exorcist from Mount... I don't have many memories of him. But there was this one time I found a box in her attic full of a bunch of weird... I think so too. Granny might remember something once she's returned to a familiar place. What more? It's as if I was taking a stroll in the mountain.
Is that so? Then please...
Thank you. Okay, since we sure thing. What would you like? I have a secret I want to tell you. What's wrong, Shuyu? Well, Oh! How about that? Well, must have been a slip of the tongue.
One is indeed an adept.
Huh? I knew it. Well, one time I had this super high fever. She put me on her back. I really wanted to thank her. But so, I just kind of wanted to, pure white illumin. Have you ever met one that's...
Never have...
That's weird. Well, even if it was just in my... Leave it to us! Let's go to Wang's... Okay, I'll go... Wangshu. Do you remember this place? Yes. I believe... I'll come with... Hyman's still having some trouble understanding what she's talking about, but...
I sensed a non-human presence, and if you're here, then there's It's been a while, Cloud Retainer. I have indeed.
Oh, wow! What was she... Oh, wait, let Paimon take a guess. Was it anything like this?
Behold,
An impressive imitation? Even so, the Archon War...
Cloud Retainer...
Once one had been one dwelling between...
After the war. Although I do believe...
One believes there is...
Granny, are you okay?
Perhaps this conversation should you encounter...
Everyone! I think
Slowly now.
A long time. I don't remember. I was One day, he told me that the pills were concocted using adept...
Wait, but if you're ill and it was all...
I'm sorry, I don't...
Hey!
Oh, fret not, dear child.
The recovery of a person's memories is...
Next locate... There isn't, after all, if...
Everybody stand back!
Do you remember any—
Let me think. But I
Got it.
Wait a second. If I remember correctly, I believe I brought... Ah, yes. I brought some sweet snacks with me. Go on, take some. You need to eat a lot if you want to grow big and strong.
Oh, thank you! Then Paimon will help herself. Paimon sees an abandoned house. Why don't we take a break over there?
This place, it's...
Did you remember something, Granny?
I remember. Shuyu. It was a moonless night. I had been injured, so your grandpa was supporting me. We fled together with some being in the fog behind us in hot pursuit. I had exhausted my strength when the labor pains came on, so we took refuge in this house. Your grandpa set up a barrier outside, but neither of... I remember that I alone am the source of this sin.
Sin?
I don't know. Eventually, the house was filled with the sound of my baby's first cries.
My dad?
He was my pride and joy, and so are you, Shu. But you're always going to be different from me. I
don't care what you might have...
You're too sweet, Shuyu. All right, let's not stand...
If one recalls correctly, the next place should be Qingyun Peak. Yuandai, how fares your health?
I may be a bit slow, but I'll do my best to keep up. I'm sorry to keep everyone waiting.
Climb on. I shall carry you to the top. Oh, such lightness of weight.
All those who grow old grow frail. My only wish is to depart this world with a lucid mind, to free myself of this torment and the burden it places upon others.
Fret not. You have my aid in this endeavor.
Detached from the... Does this place feel familiar to you?
Let me see. How strange. When we were at Wangshu Inn and the abandoned house earlier, though I couldn't remember everything, I still felt a sense of familiarity. But here, I don't have that feeling. Perhaps I did come here in the past, but it just didn't leave a...
But did the stories get it wrong then? Yeah, that's true. Paimon was hoping...
I'm sorry to disappoint you.
It's all right. We're not going to give up yet. We'll figure something else out. Just you wait.
Thank you. Huh? That way. What's that mountain?
Oh, let Paimon look! Huh? Isn't that Mount Outsong? Looks like we've come full...
Mount Outsong. Mount Outsong.
Granny, are you okay? Don't push yourself, Granny. It's okay if you can't...
Mount Outsong.
Mount Outsong holds some...
It does, but I can't go back.
Are you feeling unwell?
My head, it feels all heavy and dizzy. What is wrong with me?
Cloud... Miss Yenyun, is there anything you can do?
Let us go to Mount Out...
But...
Fret not. You may leave the rest to me.
Wait, really?
I never... Here.
Huh? But is...
Precisely. It periodically releases a soothing agitation and anxiety.
Whoa, what a cool gadget! We could have come to Mount Outsong right off the...
How preposterous. We Adepti can only...
Paimon thinks she gets it.
As previously mentioned, a gentle adeptal tune is required to take full advantage.
Whoa, Paimon can...
And you end... It appears...
The drought is over. But why do you look like you want to cry?
The potion. It's nearly run its course.
I've never regretted meeting you. Not even for a second.
Please. Please, no. Have you forgotten? This is the world you left behind. One of gentle breeze and morning. This is your home. This is where you belong. You should have never left.
So that is the truth. No wonder this place is so...
Granny! Granny?
Cloud Retainer.
Your memories have...
Wait! Did you just... You already knew each other?
Yes. Granny, please don't... Oh, don't worry. I'm so sorry. It's all come... No. Shuyu.
Please, Granny.
I know, dear child. Some time ago.
Is this...
I am in... I spent many... Though she never took... I even contemplated completing my training and becoming an...
50 years ago?
That's right. Master regaled me with many stories of her. She was the one I looked up, but I was still far from... She warned me that the potion's effects would only last 10 years. And...
Oh, no. So that was the source of your dementia all along. Was it because of Grandpa?
Indeed. I fell in love. Though he was human, he had spent his entire life training him. Although clumsy and impulsive as he was, you'd think he was the real strange bird among the two of us. But still, just like me, He cared deeply. I could not help but fall for him. But my time continued to tick away. Oh no! I committed an offense. I wanted to stay with him, even if it meant living a life. I knew I had betrayed Master's hopes, but I was too ashamed to. I was convinced that she would not support my decision, and I lacked. But that was only the beginning. Along with my looking back, I was beyond lucky to have come across that traveling merchant at Wangshu Inn. It was Granny! Coincidence. Master.
Human custom. One still remembers when you were but one found you with such...
Wait! I'm so glad...
One was furious upon receiving your letter. Seized with anger, one set out to bring you to your senses. In truth, one had more than a few misgivings about your chosen partner. As an exorcist, his talent was lacking. One could hardly say his skill with sigils was any better. But soon, one came to appreciate the devotion he bestowed upon you during your illness. He never uttered a complaint and rarely left your side. Unwilling to begrudge someone of such character, one decided to overlook his aforementioned deficiencies, glaring though they may have been. Wishing to grant you a life without regrets, one gathered many divine ingredients and used one's own blood to create a form of medicine. Though imperfect, it managed to suppress the more dire effects of your illness. As for how to deliver the medicine, after much contemplation, one eventually decided to perform the deed oneself. One took great care to alter one's features and select the appropriate attire. Only after meticulous scrutiny did one finally set out for Wangshu Inn. As one expected, you were most ignorant of one's true identity. You showed not even the slightest inkling of recognition. One was quite torn. Should one have celebrated the success of one's disguise, or mourn the loss of your acquaintance? Nevertheless, one would speak to you about another matter, if you are amenable, even considering your loss of memory. One was simply flabbergasted that you could so easily forget the consequences of consuming medicine infused with adeptal blood. Its proclivity to attract monsters is hardly that complicated of a concept to remember. To think that you tried to travel while weak from sickness and heavy with child. Had one not intervened to clear the fog, all of you would have been lost during the night. Stray clouds converge! Skyward! Seize the sky! Those monsters would hardly have pursued you with such ferocity without sufficient incentive. They were likely incited by the presence of godly remains. Said godly remain. One was, after all, an active participant in the Archon. In the end, one was to see you happy. That was more than enough. Now you should have a complete understanding of the events.
Wait, but if that's true, then the crane who took care of me when I was sick must also be...
Ah, one had almost neglected to recount the absurdities of that tale. Just as you and I troubled one with her antics, so did you give one many. Upon finding you, when one asked you what, one had no choice. It bears mentioning, however, perhaps. Now all has been... One owes you an apology. One has always viewed you. Still, one could not reveal your identity right away. Memories are most meaningful when recalled by those who lived through them.
Master, I must ask. If you
One has never regarded your action as a mistake. It was a simple choice. When it is time for one's... 'Tis a refuge. One speaks, of course, of a place not unlike one's own abode. 40 years ago, you chose... Fortunately, you were able to avoid...
So...
One will help her
She's gotta go back to being a regular crane.
Master, I don't know how I could possibly...
Granny, please don't leave.
Don't be sad, dear child. Granny, don't forget to eat well, okay?
I promise, Granny.
Good girl. Good girl. I won't stop until I can turn... That's a good girl. Even though we won't see...
I'll eat well, Granny. I promise.
That's a good girl. I'm so sorry, Master.
Let her be. At her age, crying is a natural, if not fitting, response to such an event. Tears are a necessary part of maturation. Sometimes there is scarcely a better vehicle to wash away the toll of stress. Now that the issue has been resolved, you should also take a moment to relax. Give yourself some time to rest. Take a nap if you must. One will wake you in due time.
I always believed we would see each other again, that our days of separation would finally end, and all my troubles would be behind me. If only things could stay this way forever.
A nightmare? Curious. If you're relaxed, shouldn't your dreams be pleasant?
It was a good dream. It's just...
You weren't ready to wake up. Eloquent as one may be, words of comfort are not one's strong suit. You are doing all you can. One can see your strength of will, your fearlessness in the face of danger. And so, whatever your dream may be, one believes that you shall achieve it. Of course, whenever the perils you face overwhelm you, or you become weary, one is always here for you. After all, as an elder, it is only right to look out for the young ones.
Grilled chicken drumsticks. Huh? Was Paimon sleeping just now? Oh, Paimon wasn't talking to you. Paimon had a dream about eating Madam Adeptus? Oh, Shuyu, you're awake. How do you feel? I feel a little better, Madam Adeptus. Could I, ask you something? Would you take me in as a disciple?
Oh, and have you reason?
I know Granny thought what she did back then was wrong, but Without that mistake, even though Granny lost her memories, she never forgot to show me how much she loved me. So, I thought maybe one day I could become a cool adeptus like you and help a whole bunch of people, just like Granny wanted to do.
Upon some reflection, one supposes you are no mere mortal. The fact that Yuendai's blood flows.
Thank you so much, Madam Adeptus.
Chuyu, are you? Paimon's gonna let you in on a little secret. We've seen Cloud. If you join them, you'll never enjoy Wanmin Restaurant's delicious cooking ever again.
How utterly preposterous. Every individual must find their own path to an—
Well, you say that, but Paimon's not seeing any tasty treats up here now.
Although Mount Outsong is rich in natural beauty, its location does preclude access to certain— That is precisely why one plans to relocate to Liyue Harbor. Shuyu shall have the honor of becoming one's—
Whoa! You're leaving Mount Outsong?
One has never concerned oneself with— Yet in the end, all of one's disciples ended up in Liyue. One has reflected on this fact for many years now. One can only assume that it is due to some failing on one's part. One is most curious. Why are you all so silent?
Paimon is...
One will be assuming—
Don't worry, we'll help. So,
Perhaps in one has already—
Seems like you've really thought of everything. How about...
A sensible plan— Oh, also, why don't you take—
Awesome! Hey, didn't we promise Shincho that we'd tell him what we found out? Should we make a trip to the Feiyun Commerce Guild? It's totally up to you.